Hello everybody and good morning. It is about 8:30-ish in the morning and I am getting ready to go thrifting with Vincent. We have not gone in weeks and I am going to start with my eyes. Normally I start with my foundation and everything else like that, but today I'm going to start with my eyes just to make things a little bit different. So I'm going to put a little bit of this on here. This is my Lise Watier eye primer, and so I'm just going to put that on there, and then I'm going to take a little brush. Oh, what little brush am I going to use? Not that one. Use this slant brush here. I want to bring that up underneath my brow as well. And then I'll probably go in with my finger to do the rest. Same with this side. And I like this because I never have to set it when I'm done. If I go in with like concealer or something, I have to set it when I'm done. So there, that's that on. And I think, should I go in with this one? Should I go in with this one? No, I think I'm just going to go subtly today, actually. I think I'm going to mix and match. I'm going to take something from different palettes. Not the one? No, that's not the one. I'm going to start with my Pure Defense and just use a in-between sort of fluffy brush. And this is one of my favorite sort of basey kind of colors to put on. Not too dark and not too light. It's sort of a browny, rusty, warmish color. But I really do like it as far as a starting place goes. Now, I could build that up more if I really wanted to, but I think I'm just going to go with that kind of thing today. It's a very gloomy day out today, so I want to do something, that's not crazy, but I also want to do something that's going to be a little bit fun for me. So there's that part done. I think maybe I'm going to go in with my gold. take some from my Unique. I just love how liquidy these unique metallic colors go on. And again, because I have wrinkly skin, they're not ideal for my skin, but if you don't have wrinkly skin, these colors are gorgeous. As you can tell when the skin stretches out. Just absolutely gorgeous. So, I think I'm going to now go into my foundation. I'm going to do all the other underneath stuff after I get all this stuff on. So I'm going to use my e.l.f. Oh, I'm going to be out of my e.l.f. Well, that will be sad. This is actually, I've really enjoyed this particular pore filler. I didn't like it when I first got it because I thought it was a foundation, and it was just a terrible foundation. It did nothing. But once I realized that it is actually a pore filler with a hint of a tint, I really, which is where you get that bit of a shine and such from. Because if you want to fill, and then if you have like the nice skin, you could probably just let it go with this. You wouldn't need to do anything else. So, let's see, last time I used the 3 times foundation. I'm going to use the 24-Hour Fresh Wear by Infallible by L'Oreal. And so far I've spent almost 10 minutes getting ready. Now let's see how fast can I finish off here. See, before I wouldn't have to worry about going around my eyebrows. I could just go right over my eyebrows. So it does make a difference to how you put things on. I'm used to just being able to slap it on and not have to be too careful. But now when I'm going around features I've already spent time doing, you don't want to muck that up. But I'm not sure, other than that, if it really makes a whole lot of difference to how I do things. But we will find out. I'm always looking to find ways to make things easier and better, more effective, without putting any more, abundance of work to it. It's one of those things where people think that being lazy is the same thing as being unambitious, and it's not. Being lazy is not wanting to have to do any more work than absolutely necessary to get to the desired result, which means, you still want it to be good and turn out right. But you don't want to have to, waste any precious steps or resources or materials or finances or anything else like that to get there. That is what laziness is. Now, unambitious means you just don't really want to do anything, and that's very, very different. I am prepared to work as hard as absolutely necessary to get the result that I want to get to. But that modifies and changes on a case-by-case basis. So depending on how important something is to me, that's how much effort I am prepared to put in. And I don't think that necessarily is a negative trait. I just think that that is efficient. But some people who just like to do things the hard way all the time, and that's the only way, and you cannot possibly get creative in order to free up some time for something else, well, then that is your way of doing things. But don't expect me to do it that way. You will be really disappointed if that's what you end up, wanting to happen. Okay. So that part is done. So now I guess we go on to the contoury parts of the face, wherever I put my contour palette. At the bottom, of course. Of course it's at the bottom. Now, let's see. So we got the dirty nose effect going, so that's a start. And I'm going to take this brush here and go right down the center with. So I forgot to do. think I need to readjust that somewhat. Let's see, maybe I think I'll just spray a little bit more water. I don't think I need any more product. I find if I over product my face, it's going to be more problematic. But sometimes, if you just want to lighten up something you've already done, just moisten your sponge with a little water. See how that just kind of either takes off some excess or just moves some stuff around. Now I think I'm making my nose red because I'm doing so much to it, but that's okay. So now I'm going to use some setting spray, my Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray. And here we are, 17, almost 18 minutes into the process. Which isn't bad, because all things considered, I am more or less done. It's just details now. So I'm going to pause and put on some lashes, I think. I think I'm going to go in with a little, with the black jumbo crayon underneath. I don't know why, but I thought, well, I'm just going to see what this does, and I'm going to see if I can smoke it out a little. And we'll see how that works. So I'm just going to take this little brush here, and I'm going to smudge. Yeah, that smudge is pretty good. All I hear is pigeons on the balcony having their little mating dance. Not exactly thrilled about that. A little concealer in those spots. Okay. Maybe I didn't need quite so much shine on the forehead. Now, the last thing I want to do is put on me and my glitter products. Okay, so that is my look for today, and it will be either with hat or hair, but we'll determine that later. So until the next time, take care of yourselves and each other.